So, Gaffer, the points are shared. You must be pleased with the performance today.
Yeah, really pleased with the performance. Really pleased with the last chunk of the season. I think we're growing, we're getting better. Group's growing. I just think like it's a long week, 3-game week, and I thought the application from the lads again was second to none. The fight, the desire. Really positive first half performance. Just similar to Bath, really. I think we really strong first half, and then they probably made a couple of tactical changes at half time, and I think they probably swung the game back in their favour. They scored in that period. Again, another one in our top corner. We had good bodies around it, but again, the detail on how we defend around our box. But I think it's just where we got a little bit stretched. Like Josh McCoy's had a tackle, somehow stayed in the pitch. They've cut back, and it's just like I said, ricochet and time, and then Ricky Holmes again. He's some player, experience, wriggles, and got his shot off. And we had good bodies around him. It was a disappointment, especially as we know that he's a very good player, and we have to be aware of that. And he's wriggled and put one in the top corner. And then you're thinking, have we missed our chance? In the first half when I felt we were in the ascendancy. Then we've been pegged back, and then the lads rallied again, and that's the most pleasing thing is that the group don't know when they're beat. Our league position, some teams would fold and roll over. This group definitely doesn't do that. They go stronger. They dug deeper, and finished the next spell of the game really strong, like we did at Bath. Got our goal, and I think we were knocking on the door, but then it does go end to end. They're up the top of the league for a reason. They've got lots of good players and can make good changes from the bench. But I felt that our finishers who came on the pitch were really positive as well. And in a 3-game week, you really need that injection of energy, and I think they certainly gave that. A bit of a tweak from us as well, and I felt that we got ourselves back into the game. And you didn't want it to end at the end. We're all, when the whistle went, it was like, oh, that's it. It was, we were hoping for a little bit more, but no, I think all in all, performances and what we've had to contend with. We went down to 10 men Tuesday unfairly, and had to come back from behind again today against good quality opposition after the travel. If you take it all into account, I think it's been a really positive week. We all want more. We all know where we are, and points are important. We're painfully aware of that. But we're also, I think, on our journey and our processes, I think performances and application and attitude are there in abundance. It's now that last little bit of just turning the screw and showing a little bit more quality. But again, we've shown it against Bath. We got our goal. We've shown it again today. Like great delivery from a corner and a bullet header from Jordan. Just shows you if we put the good quality delivery in, we've got players who can attack that. And we've got plenty to work on, but we've got plenty of great players to work on with. I'm not looking around me thinking, I'm not sure about anyone in this group. I think a lot of people maybe all over football, if they find themselves in the position that they're in, are sometimes looking to change a lot and shuffle it around a lot. We're not. We know we've got some really influential players who were watching today, our captain and 2 strikers. So we know we're only going to get stronger with them players coming back. We know as a group, the journey that we're going through, the hardships and the tough times that we've going through, and the way that we've rallied and never say die. We know it's been a slower process than we would have liked, but from what we've had to contend with the injury situation that we've encountered and other things, that's given us chance to grow, which no one's really seen. Now they're starting to see that growth on the pitch, which I'm pleased about. But we've got to keep it going now. We're slowly building a foundation, but we've got to really kick on quickly.
It was, of course, another late goal to secure a point. Again, you must be really pleased with the character that your side showed to be able to keep finding late equalisers.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great sign, because, like I said, people usually down the bottom there sometimes think, oh, here we go again, and can be not be forgiven for feeling like that. But this group didn't feel sorry for itself or play like a victim. It got punched, went 1-0 down, got up, we come again, and that's what's really pleasing to see. The reaction from the boys, the resilience, and like I said, the character that we are developing.
We have, of course, lost just one of the last 6 games. That must be pleasing for you to hear, but also, how do you think we then go to turn those draws into victories?
Yeah, I think it's been consistent in the way that we're working. getting a little bit more belief, and it's just that last little bit of magic in the final third. As you can see, one of their players wriggled free and stuck it in the top corner. I mean, we've got a great compilation of goals of the season against us this season already. So I think we're a couple of moments away. We know we've got players who can deliver that. When they start delivering that, I think that will really kick us on and get that little bit more confidence. I think going ahead in a game is big. We've always, unfortunately, gone behind, apart from Dorking. So I think getting ahead can sometimes psychologically help us just to maybe open up a little bit more, because sometimes we, concede in certain times, and we probably then come and open up and start being a little bit more free-flowing. So I think it's just making teams pay when we're on top. It's a really strong first half performance in all 3 of our last games, and probably just need to punish teams when we're on top.
It's a huge match obviously coming up against Aveley. What positives can you take from today to look to go and get a result on the road next weekend?
I think loads of positives in what was a tough week. Like I said, the attitude, the resilience, the character from the boys shows that we're up for the fight. Another huge challenge coming, long travel, another tough game. So, we'll approach it like every other game. We know we're in for one real hard test. So we've got to make sure we rest up, train hard, prepare the best we can. A couple of other players will hopefully up their training minutes to maybe get around us. So we know that the boys are developing a real strong character at the moment, and there's some real strong characters to come back as well.
Thank you, Gaffer.
Thank you.